Am I the asshole for starting a pretty chore war with my husband after I got tired of picking up his dirty laundry? My husband and I have been married for 3 years. For the most part, he is a wonderful partner. He's sweet, funny, and hardworking. But he has one incredibly infuriating habit that has been driving me completely insane since the day we moved in together. He treats our entire apartment like his personal laundry basket. Every single day, he takes off his dirty socks, boxers, and t-shirts and just drops them wherever he stands. I have found his crusty gym socks under the dining table, on top of the kitchen counter, and right next to the actual physical laundry hamper. For 3 years, I tried everything. I begged him. I made chore charts. I got angry and I tried the gentle approach. Every single time he would smile sheepishly and say, "Sorry babe, I just forgot. It's not a big deal. You're making a mountain out of a molehill." Last week I finally broke. I came home after a brutal 10-hour shift at work, exhausted and ready to collapse, only to find 3 pairs of his dirty underwear scattered across the living room rug. Right then and there, I decided that if he thought it wasn't a big deal, then he wouldn't mind if I started doing the exact same thing. The next morning, the war officially began. I took off my dirty bra and draped it directly over his beloved PlayStation 5, completely covering the vents. When I finished my morning coffee, I didn't wash the mug or put it in the sink. Instead, I walked over to his side of the bed and placed the empty mug with gross, dried coffee stains inside right on his nightstand. Later that day, after my workout, I dropped my sweaty leggings right in front of his bathroom sink, so he would have to step over them to brush his teeth. When he came home from work, he looked utterly confused. He asked me why my bra was suffocating his gaming console. I just looked at him, shrugged, and said, "Oh, sorry babe, I just forgot. It's not a big deal." He didn't say anything, but I could see the turns turning in his head. However, he didn't pick up his habits, so I didn't stop either. By day 3, our apartment looked like a tornado had hit a clothing store. There were my shirts on his favorite armchair, his socks in the hallway, and my unwashed balls on his side of the bed. It was a complete psychological standoff. The grand final happened on Friday evening. Out of nowhere, his parents called and said they were in our neighborhood and wanted to drop by for a quick visit. My husband immediately panicked. He started frantically running around the living room, picking up his trash, but then he looked at me and said, "Can you please grab your bras and makeup wipes? My parents will be here in 5 minutes." I sat calmly on the couch, took a sip of water, and said, "No, I don't think I will. If it's not a big deal when you do it, it shouldn't be a big deal now." His parents arrived, and the look on his mother's face when she saw a bra on the PlayStation was priceless. My husband looked like he wanted the earth to swallow him whole. His dad actually started laughing, but my mother-in-law pulled me aside in the kitchen. I thought she was going to yell at me for being a bad wife. Instead, she whispered, "I tried this with his father 30 years ago, and it didn't work. I'm so incredibly proud of you." When they left, my husband was furious. He accused me of embarrassing him in front of his family and being toxic. But guess what? It has been 4 days since the incident, and he hasn't left a single sock on the floor.